Hundreds of dip fish washing ashore in places like Siesta Key Beach, all killed by red tide. Red tide refers to a higher than normal algae blooms, and this summer's is one of the worst that the state has seen in decades.
Red tide is killing fish, but it is also impacting larger marine life like manatees, dolphins, and sea turtles. 10 News reporter Isabel Mascareñas is live on Siesta Key. And Izzy, why are these animals so impacted too?
Simply, Allison, it's because the red tide algae is in the environment that they're in. It's in the water that they ingest. It's in the food that they eat, whether it's the dead fish that you see here or crabs or seagrass. It acts as a neurotoxin. It makes them lethargic, uncoordinated. It can paralyze them and they eventually drown. So far this year, MOTE has rescued 126 sea turtles, and nearly 60% of them have been victims of red tide. Just this morning, though, they picked up 6 turtles down in South County, and unfortunately, none of them made it. But there are some success stories. Take a look at this one. This 220-pound loggerhead turtle named Independence got his independence today. MOTE volunteers released the sea turtle off Anna Maria Island this morning. He was found on July 1st, hence the name, off Lombo Key, and spent a month at MOTE's Turtle Hospital. Now, some are asking, with all this red tide out in the Gulf, why is MOTE releasing the sea turtle back into the Gulf?
We actually don't have red tide where we released him. We're up here off of Anna Maria Island. Once these animals are medically cleared, we're bound by FWC to get them back in the wild. We're giving them the best chance to be out here and not in our critical care tanks. And with the number of turtles we have coming in, once they're free and clear, we let them go so that we can make room for the next one.
Now, the turtle has a satellite tag to monitor his movement and behavior. And MOTE tells us that another turtle released on Friday named Intrepid also has a satellite tag, and they've been monitoring him, and it shows that he is actually swimming north, away from all this red tide you see here. Allison?
If people are out on the beaches, they're out in the waterways, and they see a turtle or some kind of other animal that's in trouble, what do?
Really, time is of the essence. What they should do is either call MOTE or call FWC. The sooner volunteers, rescuers can get to that animal, the faster they can get the treatment they need to start flushing out the red tide toxins from their system, and the better chance that they have for recovery. Just like you saw today with Independence. He's out there somewhere in the Gulf, hopefully swimming away from all of this red tide. Reporting live on Siesta Key, I'm Isabel Mascareñas, 10 News.
The CBS Evening News will have live coverage on red tide from Sanibel Island. That's coming up at 6:30 right after 10 News this evening. You can find all of our continuing red tide coverage at WTSP.com.